And JJ reached out to a plethora of channels to try to get somebody to kind of cover what was going on. And I think Fraud at Wrangler was the only one that actually bit.
So
I believe that.
And by now, if I seen a big problem or a bunch of red flags, I would have done jump ship.
Welcome to the roughness.
But let's take a look at this JJ Scarboro guy. Now, he reached out to me because a lot of people sent him emails after his first appearance on the Fraud at Wrangler Michael Kaiser Stolen Valor Scumbag YouTube channel. He is giving anyone that works in the criminal justice system a black eye by associating with the scumbag. But birds of a feather, let's just say that.
It has to do with that. He's got 5 felony convictions. He has 5 current felonies open right now that he has been arrested for. Because in 2022, in March of 2022, 2 years ago almost exactly, he got arrested for he got 5 felonies for breaking into his place of employment. He stole 2 safes and a credit card. And
show me a good cop. Show me a good cop who hangs out with convicted felons. Not even, you know, with the active cases, but just with the convicted felon side. Show me a good cop that hangs out with felons.
Let's set the stage here, right? This is a public servant who I get it. He's trying, I don't know if he's trying to be joking or what, but he's saying public servant JJ. That means I am here in my official capacity. I'm using public servant. I'm an elected official. How am I fucking missing this? Like, how am I? But I mean, like, how are people fucking, how is this okay? I don't care if you agree or you hate fucking auditors. I'm with you. I cannot stand the way that auditors operate. How is this okay? So an elected official is coming onto Wrangler's thing and they're about to show fucking documents.
I'll never forget whenever they walked out the front door and Tiffany walked about halfway down the sidewalk and she says, "It looks like we're going to have to teach JJ a lesson." Well, I got news for her. If she's going to teach me a lesson, she better do a hell of a lot better than she's doing right now. Because watching her videos, me digging into her life like she wanted to dig into mine, and she might not out of third rots living in a glass house.
Absolutely, Don Furman. There is no such thing as fighting dirty. There's winners and there's losers.
That's exactly right.
Absolutely.
No. So it's a little weird. He has a badge and a gun or whatever that he's authorized as an elected official, as a jailer. But he's not like certified through a school or anything like that. That's as far as it goes. So Laura, you can look him up. JJ Scarboro from Meade County. You can look him up too. He was in the news. He pitted a vehicle. He was off duty in a work truck. Sees a vehicle roll a stop sign, ends up pitting the vehicle and shooting. I mean, Kaiser himself says mag dump. Why would you need a mag? Anyway, whatever. Mag dumps into the fucking vehicle, doesn't kill the guy somehow miraculously. So the dude ran a stop sign. How dare he, in the presence of JJ, run a stop sign, an off-duty elected official, right? So JJ pits the fucking vehicle and shoots the fucking car up.
So no, so somebody didn't run a stop sign and it looked like a Western movie outside, just, start shooting damn car up. So yeah, it was more of a spraying and praying moment. I don't know if anybody's ever been chased by a car.
It's in the new JJ Scarborough, Meade County. Yeah, it's for real. All of this is for real.
That's my record.
Get your hands off of him.
Why are you shaking so bad, bro?
Don't you touch me. If you touch me, you're going to be in a pickle. Do not touch me.
Glenn Harlow for $4.99, and he ain't playing, says Tiflis is nothing but a dumpster rat, white trash, lot lizard, emotional support animal, skeletor, deadbeat mother. That's like 8 burns in one super chat. A fucking octoburn. Good work, Glenn Harlow. The way I understand it, there's a small private group on Facebook, JJ. And apparently they make fun of Dumbwaiter for being a fucking moron. This was created and purchased and then sent to Tifaho. Oh, shit. Yeah, so now Chrissy has to see her in ladies' undergarments that read property of the Wrangler.
And I researched some of the members of this group, and I'm gonna tell you, it's a real intimidating group. I mean, there's a lot of like craft makers and homemakers and a whole lot of people of that sort. I really didn't see anybody in there that I would, be like, and consider them a serious threat or nothing. I mean, I would have been embarrassed to call the Kentucky State Police Post, and boy, I'd have been embarrassed just to call them to begin with, and actually even say that I got something with pickle weenies that fell out of it and give the name of that group. And
JJ is doing is ethically okay. There's just a lot that's wrong. But I mean, somebody needs to get a hold of them, because what he's doing is just really ethically. Man, your common sense fucking kind of feeling for it. Even if you dislike the shit out of fucking Chris, whatever, you can have a sense that this isn't right.
What separates us from those that we oppose is we have class and they do not. And we don't bully.
Where they made a sex machine and threatened my girlfriend with it.
And since Dumbwaiter's elevator doesn't go to the top without a little blue pill, Tiffy has come up with a redneck Sibian. Figure this might come in handy for her since Chrissy's about to get locked up.
Help me! Help me! All right.
Ew, what?
Yeah.
It exists, but who originated it?
Finkel,
Also a running joke on his channel.
Finkel, I think you have some clarity to provide here.
It's a several months old video on Wrangler's channel. It's a power tool that goes back and forth, and it's got a pickle attached to it. And they have this running joke about pickles with when they go after for public safety and his girlfriend, and it's Kaiser's voice making crude sexual noises as it's going back and forth.
And in the background is the seal of Kentucky stamp on the door of the jail.
Very strange.
That changes things if there's a seal in the background. That definitely
can somebody drop me the link?
Of badges too. It's
Gentlemen.
Why would he have so many badges? Some cops just
because it's a sheriff department, dude.
Oh, they could have prior badges like over throughout the years because they change. Oh, so this even is your girlfriend's Tiffany or Tiffy?
Yes, Tiffany. They call her Tiffy. They call her whore. They call her.
Okay, so even the title alone says Redneck Creation to help Tiffy, right? So obviously that's already insulting, nonetheless.
Yeah, and I don't support that at all.
This is what I'm saying. At best. At best, this looks highly unethical. At best. I don't think it goes very far until it gets into like, hey, this is potentially illegal. It's really crazy. Neither one of these dudes care, though. They just don't give a fuck.
JJ, from Greg Jonick wants to know, if I'm the frauded wrangler, does that make you the pickle wrangler? But I believe when it comes to Tiffy, the pickle wrangler would be known as the Centers for Disease Control.
I just might be a pickle wrangler on that. That's a tall order.
JJ challenges anybody in the chat, anybody watching. He goes, I'll bet you $1,000 you can't come up with a clip calling me, Tiffany, a whore one time. And then literally for the next 2 hours sits and laughs at Kaiser calling her a whore, at Amber calling her a whore, at the everybody just super chatting that Tiffany's a whore and him laughing. What the fuck is going on? JJ, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? I mean, can I be honest, man? What the fuck is wrong with you? Kaiser, we get it. Kaiser doesn't know any better because Kaiser is a drug addict and a lifelong felon, dude. You I don't know, man. You got off the fucking rails, dude. You got off the fucking track hard, JJ. You got to find your way back, dude. You're fucking up big time, man.
What is this? Is this a lab report with Tiffy's name on it?
Can I ask a question? In all honesty, what does this even accomplish? What yeah.
First of all, I didn't go digging into them. They were sent to know you didn't. Elbe, our sister. They were sent to
Weird with the sister thing. You're weird.
To her from somebody in Kentucky.
These came from somebody in they're from India, because someone said, hey, can I FOIA request this? And he goes, you can, but we didn't. This came from someone in Kentucky, but you can FOIA request Indiana. I mean, he's an idiot. He's a fucking idiot, but he's telling you where he's getting these from.
Well, but even then, like, I've FOIA'd criminal cases that have had medical information and they redact the fuck out of it. They don't release it with the patient name ever.
Right. No. And the truth is, it is really, I couldn't believe sitting there watching JJ. Again, I said it last night, but I'll say it with you guys too. It just, why isn't there a fucking adult in the room that's saying, hey man, this is not a good idea? And then, he's working with him on these psych reports, whatever these psych reports are. Again, what's the fucking goal here? What's the end state? What does any of this have to do with Chris and Tiffany? I abhor the way they fucking operate. They are fucking obnoxious. They're obnoxious. They're a fucking pain. I get it. I get what's fucking annoying about them, but they're just annoying.
And,
someone doesn't have to be a good person for something bad to be happening to them. You don't have to like someone to think that what's happening to them is wrong. This is wrong.
It's exactly what happened. Billy gave Kaiser the medical. That's how he got him. Yeah. This is what I'm telling you. Don't dip your toe in. These are all the same kind of sewer rat. Do not be fooled. These are the same kind of sewer rat people as the rest of them.
Yeah.
This whole thing is just ridiculous, right? Sammy girl, I agree with all of this. I agree. I don't. What's so disgusting about this is, you expect it from Kaiser. KFAR support, by the way, KFAR openly supports this. Now, again, we get it, right? But Kaiser, you expect this from. What's really tough with KFAR is like, hey man, aren't you gonna check your buddy a little bit? Like some shit is is this relevant? But then also JJ is an elected official who is, I mean, I get it. They probably got this from Billy. Probably didn't get this from JJ. They probably got it from Billy. Does that make it any more okay? Does that make it any motherfucking more okay? JJ is like, say one time I did these things, and then he just sits there and lets these fucking things happen. Not just lets them happen, but encourages them. Yeah, it's 10 years old. Again, nobody over here is like on Chris and Tiffany's side specifically. I'm just on the side of humans. I think they're crazy people, and I don't like the way they fucking operate. And Chris obviously lies a bunch. I think he's a doofus. I think a lot of this is doofus on doofus crime, but this is really bad. Just bad behavior, too. Yeah, Navy Tex, I agree. You watch JJ, and you're like, motherfucker, because you're like, the auditor's got this one right. Auditors got this one. You could see with the way JJ operates. This is what kills me with somebody like him. He's too dumb. First of all, he's too low level. He doesn't do what he wants to do. And what he really wants to be is a fucking kidded up goddamn cop. But for whatever reason, I don't know if he's too stupid. I don't know if he's got a physical impairment. My guess is he has no balls and he's weak as fuck, just like Kaiser. For whatever reason, he couldn't do it. Right, and so he became a fucking engineer, or not an engineer, a fucking diesel mechanic. Right, became a diesel mechanic, and then got elected as this fucking jailer guy. Now runs around acting like he's fucking goddamn Walker Texas Ranger and shit. It's fucking all right. Yeah, he wants the power. These guys, man.
She has contributed nothing to her own.
What also does this have to do? What literally does this have to do with what? I don't understand what this has to do with. What makes this information relevant? This is why it's drama. This is why KFAR is drama. They don't care because, okay, you get the information, but what is it relevant to? Because all of this is relevant to is trying to disparage and denigrate her character. For what reason, I don't know. I guess because they got something. All of this stems from what? A Ray Whited, that interaction with Ray Whited. And so now the officials, the law enforcement officials of this small town are literally using the levers of power against. It's unfortunate that they're using it against the doofus, but that's what they're doing. It'd be nice if you had a more perfect victim. To be JJ, I think you're an idiot. I'm JJ has nothing but hate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be surprised. I mean, the part that sucks is it's not gonna, and I hate being cynical, but it kind of wouldn't surprise me if JJ got in no trouble. He's kind of too low level, I feel, maybe potentially for anybody to give a shit about. He is an elected official, but he's kind of too low level. Maybe I don't know.
Yes, ma'am. I need to give this service to JJ real quick.
Just 1 second.
Thank you. Right here, guys.
Lobby
No, I just need this served.
All right, back up.
Give that to JJ, okay?
Back up. Do not block the door.
You're served.
Back up.
JJ served.
That's fine. Back up.
All right. What's your name?
Back up.
What's your name?
My name's Brandon.
Brandon, thank
Do
you.
not block the door.
There's JJ. That's yours, buddy.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
And you guys are lawyers. You can't serve me with a piece of paper.
You just got served that piece of paper. Hey, look, man.
You guys are not taking away my First Amendment right.
You ain't got a First Amendment right.
First Amendment
That's yours.
rights. And
Served.
I think you ought to spend more time trying to get your kids back, and you should spend more time not beating women.
Because I told him he ought to spend less time beating on women, and she ought to spend more time being a better mother. I mean, that's not defamation. I mean, that's speaking the truth. I mean, and a good mother sees her kids more than one time in the month of December. A good mother would have probably spent time last night writing up a petition
or maybe an apology letter to CPS trying to get her kids back instead of trying to write up some garbage to me that would have meant the same as she'd have wrote it on some Charmin toilet paper. Whenever I opened the door today at the jail, I mean, just the overwhelming smell of marijuana that hit me in the face whenever I opened up that door. So, I mean,
good on you.
Judging by their Chris's dilated pupils, I mean, I'm going to say he was under the influence of something with the smell of the marijuana. So, I think it's pretty simple to say that they wasn't in their normal mindset.
What's your name? Drunk marijuana? Drunk marijuana boy? Is that it?
Say it
I
louder.
think it is. You say it louder.
Say it louder for the
drunk
camera.
Marijuana boy? Is it drunk marijuana boy? Is that it?
Drunk marijuana
Drunk
boy, huh?
marijuana boy?
You know I don't drink.
Oh, you don't? Well, you don't smell
Not
like
at all.
alcohol. You smell like pot.
Okay, but I don't smoke pot.
Oh, well, I don't know where you got it from then.
You're funny.
Yeah, is it funny?
So what's wrong with
Is
your
it
nasal
funny?
cavity? Don't get near me.
You all are monetized channels, and I do not give you permission to use my likeness.
My likeness. You're on duty, right?
Well, you know,
You're on duty, right?
huh?
You're on duty, right?
I think Walmart's hiring.
First Amendment, bro.
I'm not a dumb cop. I done my
You are a dumb cop.
Walmart needs me.
I'm sorry, Jessica.
No, it's fine.
I mean, when a man lays hands on my girl, I'm not going to be happy with it.
Like I said,
You're right.
I know what they're doing.
You're right.
That would probably be the least.
You're right.
I know what they're doing.
You're right.
That would probably be the least.
I've been deputized. Get my goddamn deputized. Yeah, my son gets no.
It looks to me like the people in Meade County are supporting Chief Deputy Ray Whited, an elected jailer and law enforcement officer certified, JJ Scarborough. Damn, I guess you lied about that too, huh, dumbwaiter? Okay. But you are, I mean, you're a post-certified law enforcement officer in the state of Kentucky.
Yes.
Well, you know, dumbwaiter had been saying some shit contrary to that, but
by the end of January 2024, a month or so after Scarborough joined forces with Kaiser the fraud at Wrangler, Ryder had accumulated 10 criminal charges. Excluding the 2 from the original arrest, all of the victims are Scarborough, his employees, and a family member. JJ Scarborough is clearly the victim here.
Somebody needs to fucking get to JJ and be like, hey man, you gotta check yourself on this shit. It's not a good look. It's not good for you. And it's now that he's directly involved in a fucking court case with Chris, right? There is some really fucking shady fucking shit going on with all of this. I don't understand how it's okay.
It's not okay.
I have been able to talk to Billy on a time, over 3 times now, 4 times. And he's really an impressive person. He actually has a good story, stories that I know people like me, we like to hear about, where he's fell on hard luck, but he's come back from it. He's taking care of his child now. He has a great wife. I've actually got a chance to meet her. They actually take care of their daughter. She's doing well. That's why I'm always trying to bragging on Billy's wife, Anna. As a stepmother, she does a hell of a job. She's one of them stepmothers that I guess you say some kids would dream to have. And I've also seen firsthand that some of the stuff that I'm going to say the Meadows in general have been thrown at them, and some of the just what I call harassment has been, done to them, and, running them through the ringer, in the court process, and just on and on and on. So I can imagine how stressful that must be just on a relationship. Stay in that relationship, still take that child under your wing, do for that child just as much, if not more than, you would do for your own blood. That says a lot. And I've actually seen that firsthand. So
yes,
I don't have anything but praises to say about Billy and Anna both.
Exactly.
For anybody to say that me, you, or Ray have negatively affected her child or children at all, actually, me, you, and Ray are helping her child more than she has in the last however many years. I mean, we're looking out for the child's best interest. We're giving recognition to a all-star stepmother on your channel. I mean, we're looking out for the kid. Take her out, they do stuff with her. I mean, this isn't something I just, somebody called me and said, hey, you want in? I mean, I actually done my research on it. I mean, I'm just not going to throw money and throw support in the wrong direction. I just don't believe in that. I think that's just stupid. But,
however,
but I actually got the opportunity to sponsor my very first bowling team. And it's actually B&B Bowling. It's actually Billy and Anna Meadows, and actually their daughter Bella. She's awesome. She's getting ready to go to the semifinals and hopefully the state championship. So that's awesome. That's cool.
From that, since we are the proud sponsors.
Yes, I just can't wait till we all get together. I think all of our shirts are going to match. I mean, you're going to have one. I'm going to have one. Billy's going to have one that says dad. Anna's going to have one that says mom. Bella's going to have hers. I mean, it's awesome. I think
we're doing that shit next month because that's one of those nice, good-sized framed pictures I will have when we come back home.
Shoot, yeah.
That's going to be fantastic. They get kids.
I would never threaten Billy and Anna's kids.
Yeah, right. I wouldn't have either. You know this.
I mean, hell, I tell you what, if I'm a threat to them, damn, I'd hate to know what she is. I mean, at least I am sponsoring a kid's bowling team. Hell, what has she done?
And Miss Anya Meadows for $5. Thank you, Roughnecks, for all the kind words last night. It brought me to tears.
Listen to him.
I will protect my daughter until my last breath. I think that you and Billy are doing a fantastic job raising that little girl.
Okay, first of all, creepy as fuck. Also, where's your daughter, Wrangler? We played the video earlier of you claiming to have a daughter.
I know she is in good hands with you two. And
gross.
Well, creepy. Y'all do a fantastic job. And I'm proud to know the both of you. You and Billy both, I'm proud to call family as well. And they do a fantastic job of raising that child.
God damn.
Tiffany should be grateful to them for raising that child.
Oh, Billy, this is why everybody is in a fucking, just a cesspool in this whole fucking mess. He's saying Tiffany's lucky that this dude who's been in and out of jail is lucky that they have the kids and not her.
Please help us. We're the victims and everybody is conspiring against us.
Or she'll probably try, dear judge, if you're single, I have knee pads. Do you know where Wendy's is? That was mean. Bad mic, one piece. But
I know this is off topic, but
yeah, bro.
I was actually scrolling through Facebook late last night after I actually got off work. I want to give a big shout out to Billy and Anna Meadows. I noticed in their Facebook and that their daughter was actually baptized.
I'm like, who is SV and why do they want to put him? Oh yeah, they've been wanting to put me in a wood chipper for a while too. Anyway, I mean, we all get it, right? Let's just hang out.
Here a couple weeks ago, so it's always good to see our young generation going in the right direction and actually, what I'm gonna say, breaking the cycle. So she's actually made a step in the right direction, and big shout out to Billy and of course Anna. You guys are doing a fantabulous job, and just keep up the good work. It don't go unnoticed. Well, let's go one step further than that. I think even what's more concerning and disheartening is even the fact of actually being on a social media site and spending hours upon hours upon hours, and you have a kid less than 30 minutes away that maybe you ought to spend that much time on a social media site or a FaceTime or maybe oh, no way. Somebody just said he's showing your seizure. Yeah. Will you give you the rundown on where we're at so far?
Sure.
All right. That the person who hasn't been on the live streams, which would be Miss Tiffany, is currently texting her daughter, trying to pump her for information about me. Yeah, everything from our bowling shirts to trying to describe my appearance and what I look like, and have I been to any bowling games, or which leaves me with a bunch of questions. I mean, is it jealousy? Are they jealous of me and you? Are they jealous that we can help out Billy and Anna and provide for a child better than I can? Is that what the problem is? And it also makes me wonder, hell, as little as involved as they are, I wonder if they even know that Billy and Anna took that extra money after their bowling tournaments and all that, and went and bought that girl a new bowling ball. Wonder if they even know that. You think they do?
No.
No.
But he's claiming that Billy forces his little girl to watch our live streams.
No. And that was actually one of the stipulations before I ever agreed to help Billy and Anna at all. That didn't want her anywhere around YouTube. Didn't want her. I don't think it's right. I wouldn't want my kid on YouTube either, especially at 14 years old, which also brings up the next fact. I think before I ever put out a video about my kid, I would also look at the embarrassment that could possibly cause somebody in school. Does anybody ever stop to consider that? I mean, obviously I said the word think or thought, which I don't think that's even in their vocabulary. Don't know if people get jealous because, me, you, some of the other roughnecks in here who don't care to help somebody out. I don't know if, they're jealous of that. I don't think Tiffany would be literally text messaging 10 minutes ago trying to pump a 14-year-old girl for information that don't even exist. I'm sure a lot of you roughnecks in here and a lot of the viewers, I'm sure you all have kids, and you are very well aware of how middle school and high school works, how mean kids are, how they bully, how it all takes is one kid picking up on something, hearing something, seeing a comment that get passed along, maybe like on Finkel's page yesterday that says JJ's driving 2 hours to see her, Tiffany's daughter, 14 years old, and put that together. You all tell me what kind of embarrassment that that would cause a 14-year-old girl or anybody in middle school or high school. And then on the flip side, I'm going to get behind Billy and Anna just a little bit more. And now if they need a witness in any of their upcoming hearings, I want them to know that I'm here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and financially. And that I told them a long time ago that I was in this for the long haul, and I told you I was in this for the long haul. And that's exactly where I'm going to stay. So the only thing I can tell anybody who wants to go against what's right is you better put a helmet on and fasten that chin strap, because we're going to go for a ride.
Damn straight.
I guess from one point of view, I mean, I guess at a certain point, what else do you have to show? I mean, family pictures. Maybe that family, that one girl who was bowling this weekend, maybe show a clip of that live stream. Damn sure wasn't there doing that.
Yeah, it almost makes me wonder if, like the night before a bowling championship, you might actually be in bed getting ready to make the drive a couple hours up northern Indiana instead of on the internet all night long, taking up for another frauditor in another state. But, just saying, just point out the obvious.
I think we made it all clear, and we kindly showed the receipts of why we have such a high opinion of, Billy and Anna and, and the good things they're doing, with their daughter. Well, with their kids. I'm just not going to say their daughter, with their kids. But you look at the big overall picture of really who stands to lose the most in that. It's the daughter. I mean, you have somebody going to school, a public school, not only for starters, and then you're wanting to, whether you're directly wanting to put stuff out on YouTube, but one of your buddies is putting stuff out on YouTube about the person that cares for her. So it all it's almost a trickle down effect. So, I mean, it just goes to show, back to what Zord said, how low can you go? I mean, it's ultimately, it's going to be the kids that are paying the price for this. I mean, but let's face it. I mean, in the frauditor community, I mean, as it's proved in the past, they're not above hurting a kid.
Oh, this is too funny. Somebody just sent me a text message. Tiffy wanted to give everybody an update on my ethics hearing. Well, let me give you an update on her.
Yeah, well, Chrissy's here. He says something about you being in the news and that you just got hit.
I just got hit. Oh, he's talking about that ethics. Oh, he's talking about my ethics complaint.
Karma comes for all of us. And that's just the way that is. There's also another saying that they used to use a lot, and that was payback's a bitch.
How y'all doing tonight?
Hello, Brother Steeper. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm better now, brother.
Hey, I'm glad to hear that. I had a question for JJ, if you didn't mind.
Mine is yours, bro.
I don't know. This could be a loaded question. Go ahead.
Hey, can you tell us what? Is there any way that legally you can tell us what you was on the news for?
Yeah, we covered a little bit of it. I had somebody, actually, is a former jailer who was there before me. He actually filed ethics complaint on me. And allegedly in Minecraft, elected officials and they're banging the jail workers and their wives find out and actually causes divorces. We'll hear more about that coming soon.
I can share a little bit. I mean, of course, I see all the stuff that these morons are putting out, but I guess my biggest thing to them is we're going to make them look like jackasses tomorrow evening. So I can say beyond a shadow of a doubt, I mean, I'll be done in time to be up on your live stream, if that tells you how fast all this is going to be over with.
This is your all's county. You get to decide what type of conduct is acceptable and what type of conduct is not. And I'm concerned that if you don't draw the line somewhere, I don't know what you can't do as a county official. I mean, you can give anybody raises all you want.
They actually said I violated the ethics policy in a Section C where I'm not supposed to have anything to do with my family, which I don't have any family in the jail. But anyway, so I'm not supposed to have anything to do with my family in the jail. I didn't. They don't have a problem with her making that much money. They have problem. They said the perception of it looks bad because I'm the boss. The problem's not $33 an hour. The problem isn't pay at all. It's because somehow or another, she's family because we're dating. I feel a little bit not okay with that, but it is what it is. Yeah.
I've got people,
the problem isn't the pay. And the problem is that she works for me, and I don't guess I can give her a raise. So, don't know how that's supposed to work, but.
Well, some chickens came home to roost in Meade County for Scarborough on his ethical behavior as the elected jailer. Kaiser and Scarborough had reached their peak in welcoming the minor child into the Wrangler family, platforming her front and center, and exploiting that opportunity to further Scarborough's agenda, the jailer's war against Chris Ryder and Tiffany Napier. The timeline for this video covered the first 6 months of 2024. The next episode will cover the last 6 months of 2024. The ethics conviction marks the beginning of the end for Kaiser and JJ Scarborough. Scarborough will have one last hurrah with Billy, Anya, and the minor child, which will cause the house of cards to collapse. Stay tuned for the downfall.